poppin', Ghost Force, and I'm here to bring you another video. This one's a little different though. This one's a little spicy because I wanted to do something cool. I wanted to do a video on WWE, on wrestling, and give my thoughts and my predictions for this upcoming event, which is Extreme Rules, which is tomorrow, my time, at around 7-ish my time, because I'm in Japan, obviously. So yeah, just wanted to give my thoughts because I'm excited, bro. I'm like hella excited. I'm up to here with excitement. This pay-per-view and Clash of the Castle, bro. I'm ready for it, bro. I just Clash of the Castle already finished, obviously, but we're here, and yeah, Extreme Rules is going to be lit, man. It's going to be lit, and we get the arrival, the return of Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, and everything that he did with the promotion, with Alice in Wonderland, the Three Little Pigs, everything is gonna culminate. Well, that's my thing. I don't think it's gonna, but it's gonna start at Extreme Rules. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. I'm gonna put my phone down. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this stuff, about this card, this awesome Extreme Rules card. So also, this is my first time doing this, so it's gonna be a little bit wonky, but I hope you enjoy, nonetheless. I also want to point out that I will be posting it in the order that I think is gonna happen in the show, just so that you know. And also, I want to I want to make a video, a sister video, part 2 to this video. Basically my grades for each of the matches, and see how that does. If that works out, if I like that format, and if I like this idea that I have for this WWE main event pay-per-view stuff, then I'll do it. Because honestly, I'm feeling like a fan. Like, I want to watch this stuff. It's been a while, man. It's been a really long time since I've watched WWE. Last time I actually sat down and watched watched it was way back when the Shield was still around, and the Shield was running stuff. Seth Rollins, you have Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley for those AEW fans out there. But I just wanted to get that feeling again, because I grew up with WWE. I grew up with wrestling in general, not just WWE. I watched WCW. I love it, man. When I was a little kid, I used to collect them little stickers, those I forgot, the bazooka stickers, I believe that they were called. Not bazooka. It was some sort of sticker, a gum that came with a sticker, and it was the NWO stickers. Those were awesome. I wanted all the NWO members. I only got like Scott Hall and like Hulk Hogan, but like, it was awesome, bro. Back then, being a fan was amazing. The internet didn't ruin everything, but now they're using the internet to their advantage, and I'm talking too much, so let's get right into it, guys. Let's get right into it. All right, so let's start with the first match that I think that's gonna happen at Extreme Rules, and that is Bianca Belair versus my girl Bailey. Okay, so this one's going to be a first, supposedly. I don't know. I think it is a first women's ladder match for the title. They've had ladder matches before, like Money in the Bank, correct? So that doesn't count as a first ever women's ladders match, right? This does, because it's for the title. So it's for the Raw Women's title, and we have the women's champion Bianca Belair versus the challenger Bailey, who's the leader of Damage Control. Now, my prediction is, I strongly believe that Bailey is going to win this match. She's gonna get up the ladder. She's gonna get the championship, and she's gonna win. Now, how does she does that? Does she do it cleanly, by herself? I mean, or does she have Io Sky, or Dakota Kai? Yeah, Io Sky and Dakota Kai, the women's tag champs, coming down to help her. Now, I'm pretty sure they're not supposed to be there after what happened on Raw. So this leads me to believe that we are going to get at least 2 new members. Either 1 member or 2 members for Survivor Series, which will make it 5-on-5 for the women's elimination or war games that I've been hearing about. So if that's the case, who are the 2? They can't be big superstars that are going to, that are gonna. I don't want to say outshine Bray Wyatt, but that wouldn't be lost in the shuffle when they, get introduced. What I'm trying to say is basically these 2 that are going to be introduced should be like not big names. That's what I think. And if it's just 1, then it's just 1. If it's 0, then it's 0. But my prediction here is that Bayley will win. Damage Control will have all of the belts, all the women's title belts except for SmackDown. But yeah, that's a different story. And we're gonna get a new women's Raw champion. That that'll put the heels at 1 win for the night. And yeah, why do I want Bayley to win? That's by the way, I'm being biased as well. I want Bayley to win. It's because Bianca's run is ass. It's been ass. Nothing of significance has been happening. It's just there. Nothing against Bianca. She's awesome, but like your time's up, bruh. I don't know. The reign is ass. Anyways, we're going to the next match. The next match I think is gonna happen is the Brawling Brutes versus Imperium. Now, the winner of this match, I believe, will be the Brawling Brutes. First of all, Sheamus and friends, they need a win. They desperately need a win. Some sort of win. You know what I mean? Like, Sheamus got screwed over last night. He's going to come into this night prepared, ready to brawl, ready to beat people down. Now, this match is a good old-fashioned something. What was it called? A good old-fashioned Donnybrook. And there's only been one other Donnybrook in the past, and that's the one with what's his name, Drew McIntyre, who's gonna be he's gonna be fighting later down the road. But that was Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre in the good old fashioned Donnybrook, and I believe McIntyre won because he went on to go and fight Roman Reigns at Clash of the Castle. But yeah, for the second time, this Donnybrook should go to the ones that well, at least one participated in it already, and the other 2, Brawling Brutes, they have not won. They haven't won anything. The last match that they had, I believe, was on SmackDown against the Usos, and they lost. So all 3 of them, they need a win of some sort. So I think that they're gonna get their wins. Sheamus and friends will get their win, and also get a little bit. They're gonna extract a little bit of revenge against Imperium. For what happened last night on SmackDown. This is gonna be a hard-hitting slobber knocker. It's gonna be all over the place. I think this is gonna be a good match. I really believe it's gonna be a good match. Those tornado tags, something like that. That's how I envision it, and I see just a lot of crazy spots. So yeah, that will put the heels at 1 and the faces at 1. The next match is Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a strap match. By the way, I just want to point this out. Extreme Rules this year is amazing. They have different matches. It's just brilliant. Brilliant. Triple H, thank you. Thank you for bringing me back, by the way. Thank you. Anyways, back on track. We got Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross, and this match is a strap match. The last strap match that we've seen was with Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan. I think this was like 2 years ago or 1 year ago. I forgot. But yeah, this one should be one of those matches where it's gonna be up and down for me. I'm not really looking forward to it that much, with the exception that this is Karrion's first pay-per-view. He needs the win. By the way, I think that he's gonna win this match, Karrion Kross, by the way. And yeah, I just I'm looking forward to little things in this match, not the entire match. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good one, but looking for little things. First of all, like I said, Karrion Kross's first match. The second thing is this idea of mine that I've had for a while now, ever since the White Rabbit stuff has been popping up. The Witch and the Rabbit. I call it the Witch and the Rabbit, and that's because Karrion Kross used to be the White Rabbit, correct? And the Witch, Abby the Witch, you know, his what is this girl's name again? Oh my gosh. Karrion. Karrion Kross and what's her name, man? Why can't I remember her name? Oh, Scarlett. Okay, so Scarlett and Karrion Kross, right? So I think just the demonstration, the aesthetics of these two specifically. One being, well, one used to be a white rabbit, right? Rambling rabbit, and then one being a dark figure, witch kind of character. We've seen her use the fire, or attempt to use the fire on Drew McIntyre like 2 weeks or 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, and these two are giving me vibes like they might just join uh Judgment Day or Bray Wyatt if it's not what I think is going to happen. So I believe I'll get to that soon, but I believe he's going to join Judgment Day later tonight or later the night, later that night. And those are the reasonings. Those two characters fit those two other characters from the Funhouse really well. Next, does Drew McIntyre really need this win? Not really. Give it to this man, Karrion Kross. You will get your revenge against against him down the road. You're gonna get your revenge down the road at Survivor Series. Like I said, this pay-per-view is not where you end feuds. The only feud ender that is on here is the what's the name? Ronda versus Liv Morgan and Riddle versus Seth Rollins. I believe this pay-per-view ends their feuds. So, yeah. Next match is Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey, an Extreme Rules match. She's defending not Ronda. Liv is defending her title against the challenger Ronda Rousey. Now, my prediction, I think that Liv Morgan is going to win, unfortunately. Um not I'm not a fan. Well, I am a fan of her. She's gorgeous, but like she's as a champion, it's not living up, man. And I don't want to see Ronda, but I think WWE set the seeds. They planted the seeds for some weird stuff to happen at Extreme Rules, and this is an Extreme Rules match. So first of all, we're gonna see the revenge of Adam Pearce, who's gonna come back and screw Ronda over. I believe he's gonna do it. Then you got perhaps an appearance from Shayna. Maybe Shayna will appear, maybe not. Maybe she does appear to try and help Ronda, but it's too late. Who knows? But yeah, I can see Pierce screwing Ronda over. Also, I can also see Liv just using all the stuff that she can to beat down Ronda, and that's pretty much it, and retain. So we're gonna get a new women's champion. And we're gonna have one retain. So heel counts 2, face counts 2. So 2-2 so far. By the way, this feud here is gonna end. I think Liv Morgan will go on to fight someone else, and Ronda will focus on Adam Pearce. And Adam Pearce needs to bring someone in to deal with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. So that's what I think is gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna bring. Maybe Sonya Deville. I don't know, but we'll see. Next match. is the Fight Pit match. I'm actually very excited to see this match. It's from what I've seen, from what I've heard, it looks awesome. So it's Matt Riddle versus Seth frickin' Rollins, okay? Seth Rollins, all right? By the way, Rollins has been one of my favorite wrestlers for a while now, since the Shield. So I'm excited to see him in this type of environment. So my prediction, like I said before, this match is a feud ender. I believe from what I've heard, shout out to JD from New York. I love his videos. I love it. He's hilarious, by the way. He's just go watch him. Okay, like he's amazing. But from what he said that Seth Rollins is gonna get a match on Raw for some weird reason against Bobby Lashley. So the way I see this happening is Riddle's gonna win. Okay, this is first of all, it's Riddle's type of match, right? Why would he lose? Riddle's been losing for a while now. Ever since he lost the tag titles, he's just been losing, straight losing every time. So he needs this win. Secondly, the return of the Fiend. I want to get in touch, I want to touch upon that for a little bit. The return of the Fiend is mystical in a way. I feel like just the Fiend returning and his essence, being in the arena and stuff, is going to take away some of that mystique that Seth Rollins absorbed when he turned heel after his feud with the Fiend. So there's a lot of theories that that he only turned heel because of the Fiend when he did the mandible claw and stuff. So I think he's gonna retract that energy back into basically reforming himself. Becoming Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, coming back. You know what I mean? That's what I think is going to happen. And that also it ties with Karrion Kross, who will beat Drew McIntyre to give that energy, that darkness. You know what I mean? But that's just me being a weirdo. So that's just me being a weirdo. Then there's the great ending. This is a great ending for their feud. This match right here. The babyface goes over the heel, and now the heel has to go and fight whoever else, and the babyface wins. But what will Riddle do afterwards? Who knows? I don't know. So we'll see. So the heel count 2, face 3, and I really think this is gonna be the main event. First of all, this main event is gonna be Edge versus Finn Balor, 2 veterans, in an I Quit match. Those take a long time, so I think this match either is the main event, which I strongly believe, or is before the main event, which what I believe is Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins. I think this is the main event. And the reason I think this is the main event is because of the Fiend. First of all, the winner of this match is Finn Balor. He's going to make Edge say, I quit. Not physically. So for those of you that listened to Edge's promo last week, he's not going to be physically put down. He's not going to be physically beaten. But mentally, emotionally, yeah. And the Judgment Day, they are wolves when it comes to emotions and, mental stuff. And now that their quote-unquote leader is coming back, Bray Wyatt, I think that they win. And I think this is their night. It's purple. Everything's purple. They have purple, right? So I think, first of all, Edge has to deal with Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, and what's his name? Oh my God! Wow, I'm blanking. Pause. Damian Priest. I don't know why I blanked. He's awesome. He has to deal with them. Okay. Now, aside from that, if Edge can get past that, which I believe he can because there's going to be interference everywhere. Rey Mysterio is going to be there. He's going to be interfering. Trying to help. I think AJ Styles gets involved just to nullify, the rest of the members of Judgment Day. But the main factor is going to be Edge's family, and because Rhea is a woman, and not to be sounding sexist or anything, but because she's a woman, AJ's not going to attack her. Rey Mysterio is not going to attack her. But Beth Phoenix could. And Beth Phoenix could very well be there with her family. Now, if that's the case, there you go. Beth Phoenix is going to be the catalyst to Edge saying, I quit. Then there's Bray Wyatt. And I want to touch upon this a little bit. There's a lot of clues in every single one of the hints that we got up to this point on every member of Judgment Day joining, or rather, being part of some sort of hierarchy with Bray Wyatt. Now, I believe that characters that have played a big part in the past against against Bray Wyatt are going to give back to Bray Wyatt. Like I was saying before with Seth Rollins, Finn Balor fought Bray Wyatt before. He's a heel now. So with him being in this match, not only does it make sense for him to align himself with Bray Wyatt because they're both heel, or I believe Bray is going to be heel, but he's going to have that demon side of him that he can communicate, and they can do something there. But yeah, I think that Bray Wyatt shows up here in this match, and this is going to be a heels night, basically, even though the score is going to be 3-3, right? It's going to be a heels night, and the return of Bray Wyatt with a +1, aka whoever else comes with him, Karrion Kross, I believe, will dominate everyone in the ring. And they're going to stand tall. It's going to be a heels night. They're going to stand tall in the middle of the ring, healing it up. So it's going to be Karrion, Finn Balor, Bray Wyatt, Rhea Ripley, Scarlett, Dominic, Damian Priest. There's 7. There's 7 there. But one of them doesn't really count, right? So as a wrestler. And that's Scarlett. Right now she's not doing anything, but you know what I mean. So 6 of those 7 are actually wrestlers. They can do stuff. So I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Maybe something else happens, but I think this is a heels night. It's going to be 3-3, heels standing tall at the end with Finn Balor winning. The baby faces, they'll get their comeuppance at Survivor Series. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.